The Mandalorian is finally back with Grogu, and unless you watch the Book of Boba Fett episodes 5 through 7, you'll probably be confused as to how they're back together again after the Season 2 finale. That's the first misstep I think they made. They really should have just made that part of Season 3, or at least included it into the recap intro. But anyway, on to the actual episode. I really like the action scenes here, be it the Armorer's Mandalorians fighting the giant alligator, the space battle, and the confrontation with the pirates. It was all executed really well. I really liked how they slowly injected Mando's theme each time he blows up one of the pirate ships. Speaking of pirates, I was half expecting a Hondo from the Clone Wars and Rebels to make a cameo, but instead we get an alien with a striking resemblance to Swamp Thing from DC. I really liked Greef Karga's new drip, especially with the little droids holding his cape. In this episode they plan an idea for Mando to buy a plot of land and settle down, which is obviously too soon given that Jon Favreau said he's already written Season 4 and that they're only halfway through the story. But I imagine at some point Din might give it a thought. I mean, at some point he's got to get sick of fighting, right? Or who knows, maybe he goes out the Mandalorian way, dying while fighting. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Bo-Katan looks just utterly defeated, losing all of her army to take over Mandalore. You can feel the ally Mando once had is slowly fading away into a possible foe. She even calls him a fool for believing in that superstition. I wonder if she's actually giving him the right directions or secretly misleading him in order to get the Darksaber for herself. I think it'd be interesting to see Bo-Katan and the Armorer meet and talk about their differences because I think both sides have pros and cons, and it'll be interesting to see ultimately which side Mando falls on. Overall, I think the episode was a solid start. Although it was a bit too short, I really wanted them to dive deep into the Mandalore plot. But knowing them, they'll probably have Mando go on a side quest looking for a memory part for IG-11. Hopefully that won't take long though, because the weakness of the Mandalorian show, at least for me, is that they steer to too many side quests that don't really serve the purpose of the main plot. I gave this episode a 7 out of 10. Well, those are my thoughts. What were yours? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, see you next time.